Transfer your flight.
I have to make this one, please.
I'm sorry.
And just plain desperate.
You must go on! That's my document.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
It's early morning in Belfast, and following last night's shock defeat by Northern Ireland, the English fans are somewhat subdued.
Eric's out.
But for Easyjet's Bob Walsh, one English fan's name has caught his eye.
Today on our Luton flight, Ian Wright is flying out with us, and he used to be a footballer for Arsenal, and I'm just sort of interested in getting his autograph because my dad was a big fan.
As Ian and fellow commentator John Motson check in, it's obvious Ian's not in a good mood.
This is one of the worst nights of my life in the footballing terms. Easily. Very disappointing. It's a nightmare for us because like we've got we've got Austria and Poland, and we can't beat Ireland at the moment. How do you think I feel? I feel sick.
It's not looking good for Bob. Luton Airport, and the morning rush is on. Passenger Frederick Mananga is trying to get home to Switzerland, and passenger Bun Dow is helping him.
I have to stand here because he can't speak English. I can manage, no?
But Easyjet's Nathan Wood has spotted a problem.
Hello. This gentleman on... Yes. It's not going anywhere. Fair enough then. My manager has seen his ID card. Okay. They've spoken to immigration. They don't think this is his ID card.
This is immigration?
We have spoken to immigration, and we have agreed they do not think that this is his ID card. Therefore, he's been refused to travel.
There's a visa, there's a British visa or Swiss visa inside the passport before you come here, UK. No, you're going home, yeah? There's a visa. The visa.
So with new information, Nathan makes another call. And Frederick awaits the verdict.
Okay, basically, we've discussed with the manager. This, we're going to say yes.
Okay, thank you.
If he tries to travel on that, no. We've already spoken to the Swiss immigration in Basel. He has to go to the Swiss embassy when he gets there to sort this out.
Okay.
Okay, because basically we're saying no, but we are going to let him travel on this.
Okay.
Okay. You need to go straight to desk 59 over there. Okay. This gentleman here.
59, yeah?
59 straight away. He's got 5 minutes, 10 minutes to check in over there.
I missed my flight.
Frederick finally checks in for the Basel flight, but manager Mary Hosier has some last-minute concerns.
Hello, it's Easyjet here at Luton. We have a gentleman with a Congolese passport trying to go to Basel. His Swiss ID is not his Swiss ID, he's trying to use somebody else's.
While Mary waits for a decision, Frederick heads for his flight. Meanwhile, Bob is still stalking Ian. His chances of an autograph are looking extremely unlikely.
We lost to Ireland. I think I'm going to wake up in a minute. But so for people like to, he's got to be cutted, really.
Hopefully, whenever I'm boarding him and he goes off the phone, I'll ask him for it.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed. We've got another few seconds anyway.
But with boarding commencing at any moment, will Ian ever get off that phone?
Nice one, Brad. See you later.
Bob finally gets his chance.
Ian, I was wondering, could I possibly get your autograph for my dad?
Yeah, what's his name?
Samuel.
Yeah, it's Samuel.
Yeah. Thank you very much. He's just a big fan. So he wasn't...
You weren't the best.
He says if you have any advice about the lottery to give him to
Yeah,
him.
is that what he said?
Yeah.
Thank
you very
Samuel
much.
Said nice one, man.
That's great.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
I really appreciate it.
Great, thanks for your help. Thank you. He was very distressed on the phone because I think of last night with their little downfall of losing that England did, unfortunately. I think he was a wee bit annoyed about it, so I was a wee bit nervous. So he's a top guy.
See you later. Bye, airline people.
Can't leave anything here, I'm afraid.
At the sales desk, Supervisor Edith McNeil has a passenger with a weight problem.
you're actually only allowed to carry a maximum of 50 kilos of baggage. You've actually got you've got more than 53 kilos of excess baggage, and it makes it £212.
So I can't take it in as hand luggage?
No, madam. You're either prepared to pay for the excess baggage and travel, or else we'll just have to refuse your travel. But you will still have to pay the excess baggage if you wish
Ruth
to fly.
Chollam and her son have 73 kilos of luggage. That's 53 kilos over her allowance. At £4 a kilo, that'll cost £212, which is money she doesn't have.
All I can offer to do for you is transfer your flight. We will do that for you free of charge, purely as a goodwill gesture. The next flight isn't until 9:20 this evening.
I have to make this one, please.
I'm sorry, madam. Unless you can pay for the excess baggage, I'm afraid you cannot make the flight.
I'm going to Nigeria today.
I'm sorry, there's...
Let me take a lot out and go. Let me take a lot.
Your flight's closing. There's no way they're going to take you.
I'm ready. I want to go. Let me take off. Let me take a lot off so that I will...
But it's too late. The flight's closing, madam. If the flight...
Please.
Well, if you want to go and do that and then come back to me, yeah, we'll try. We'll try.
Oh.
With all the charges, because the excess baggage is obviously quite a lot of money, the lady's saying that she doesn't have the money to pay for it, so she's trying to reduce it, unfortunately, until she comes back and we see what she can reduce it by. We don't know if she's going to be able to travel or not.
In Luton, Mary's had a reply from the Swiss authorities.
The gentleman was checked in because we thought he'd be OK to travel on his UK visa to go to Basel. I've contacted Basel Direct and they have said no, they won't accept him unless he has a Swiss visa or a proper Swiss ID. Unfortunately, his Swiss ID we're not too sure about. Immigration have checked it and they have said no, they don't think it's the same person, even though they haven't actually physically seen him. So now it's a case of we're having to get the gentleman back off the aircraft, get his bags off and bring him back through to landside to deal with him.
You must go on! My document.
Okay, well, calm down. I'm trying to help you.
You must! If you want, you can ask the police. Police can do for me.
Yeah, do you know what? We called the police. That's exactly what we done.
But I have paid the ticket.
Yeah, but your passport is not correct. You do not have the correct
That
visa.
is correct.
You do not have the correct visa.
Ce n'est pas mon problème s'ils ont fait une erreur. Ce n'est pas mon problème. Vous êtes censé de demander là-bas. Vous avez fait une erreur sur les documents tels. Est-ce que ce document est réellement prouvable ou quoi? C'est pas à moi, c'est à vous.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Mais moi, je ne te comprends pas et toi, tu ne me comprends pas. Comment on va résoudre le problème?
Okay.
The police arrive to try and defuse the situation.
There's 3 of them checked it, and all 3 said the same. They're saying that this and this is not the same person.
The same person, I tell you.
Okay,
With 3 immigration officers saying no, for the moment, Frederick's going nowhere. In Belfast, Ruth's got 3 minutes to lighten her load and make her flight.
Let me just throw away everything. I have to go with this flight.
A sack full of clothes lighter, but will that be enough to allow her to travel?
Pop that other one on there for me, madam. What have we got now? How much? 50. Don't will you get me dispatching the phone 46? Kira, it's Edith here. Who's dispatching the Gatwick? You are. Right. I've got a bit of a story here. I've got a lady with an infant and 2 large pieces of luggage. We've kind of got it reduced to about 50 kilos. So we want to know, will you take her? Okay, just going to check and see if the bags have left yet, okay? If the bags have, madam, there's nothing really we can do.
No, still here.
Still there.
Okay, there'll be 2 more pieces going through outside. Apparently they're quite heavy, so just be careful.
Okay, you want to come with me? Okay, madam, that is £110 then, please. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you're going to need to do this really quickly. Pack supervisor to borders.
Having now been accepted onto the flight, Ruth decides there's some clothes she just can't live without.
What gate are we going to go with this, Lyndon? Or sorry, I'm going to need you to go, madam. Okay, right, madam, I need you to take this. Miss Chollam is now on the flight with the baby and she's gone. However, we did have to offload 20 kilos of luggage from her, which is the total baggage allowance for one passenger. So give you an idea of how much baggage she was carrying. But she is now on the flight and that's it. Thank goodness.
Back in Luton, Frederick Mananga's got one last hope, a fourth immigration officer who speaks his language, and she's happy for him to travel.
I mean, it's up to you whether you let him fly, it's not our decision, but...
No.
I mean, we're quite happy with what it is.
Okay.
However, with a conflict of opinions as to whether Frederick should travel, Mary consults her bosses to make the final decision.
Because the situation that 3 officers said no, and the one has said yes, they have gone with the 3 that have said no, and have said the gentleman can't travel with us.
"35,000 feet in the air, and legendary weatherman Ian McCaskill and wife Pat are heading off on holiday. But it's not all pleasure.
I'm on the plane today because Easyjet have kindly allowed us to make a special collection for the National Society of Epilepsy. That's their chosen charity for this year. And so we're going around. This is a charity that's very close to me. So my mother was an epileptic, and we have epilepsy in the family. It's important. It's a very unsexy charity. So we're going around the plane and mugging them for their loose change. You're kind. Thank you. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a ton of money there. Wow, thank you. It's a good charity. Thanks so much indeed. Thank you.
Even when collecting for charity, it seems there's no escaping the weather for Ian.
It's all right. Hot, too hot. Yeah, but too hot. Yeah. Not badly. We've done a lovely lot in there. I think the passengers have been really kind and generous because this is all out of their spending money, isn't it? All out of their beer money.
One of Easyjet's new destinations has given friends Jonathan Gardner and Stephen Johnson the opportunity they've been waiting for.
Where are you travelling to today?
Dortmund.
Have you got your passport, sir?
Yeah.
Does anyone put anything into a bag without your knowledge?
Take football tops out.
Well, this is a Dortmund shirt, yeah.
Why are you wearing that?
Well, we're going to Dortmund for the match.
All right.
So I've got a good idea, yeah.
Well, you're English. You shouldn't be wearing a German top.
Well, I'm actually a Leeds fan, so shouldn't really be wearing anything else, but, you know, yeah.
Flight's going to be boarding at 10:20 on next flight.
Thanks very much.
So, what's the fascination with Dortmund, Jonathan?
I'm actually a Leeds United fan, but I've got a soft spot for Dortmund, which has got bigger over the years, so I'm just looking forward to going to the first game.
With time on their hands before the match, they head to the nearest bar, and it's not long before a couple of the merrier locals introduce themselves.
Good evening.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, that's me, all right.
So, any songs?
Sorry?
Dortmund song.
My favorite song is from Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams. No, we're talking about Dortmund songs.
A Dortmund song,
Do you
yes.
know any Dortmund songs?
Yes. We have a Dortmund song. We have Dortmund song. It's but no so preferred for you.
It's not very nice for us.
Thank you. What can we do with the ranking sailor? What can we do with the ranking sailor? What can we do with the ranking sailor early in the morning? Hey, go the ranking sailor. Hey, go the ranking sailor early in the morning.
I'll be listening out for that one at the match.
We stay the whole time in this line, and he said we come back at this time.
Back in Luton, Timon Luchan and Alexandra Wozniak have missed their flight. Manager Leo Jones thinks he knows why.
If you arrive at that time, when it shuts, it's too late.
Yeah, they're shut at this time.
Yeah, that's why you missed it. When it shuts, it
We were
shuts.
at right time. We were before this time there. Yes.
They would have checked you in. We don't just turn people away. It's clear from this that you've obviously become slightly confused.
Clear. No, we don't know. We are not confused. He said,
you must have thought it was a little bit strange how someone was asking you to come and check in for a flight.
His words were, "You are too early." His words, "You are too early."
Because you were much
he said,
too, listen, you were much...
Listen, he said, you are too early, come back at 19:10, 7:10, you are too early.
Much too early. So he said, come back at this time, and you've misread that as your departure time.
I can't do anything for his mistakes. When I come in time and he said, come back, you are too early.
I know you've said this lots of times before.
He said you are too early. Nope. We have to check in at this time. We have to check in at this time.
Correct. This time. You said it then.
It's not our fault. I say we want to fly. We have to check in at this time, not at this time.
Okay. Tomorrow morning or nothing. That's the only option.
Tomorrow, yeah, we take a hotel. We take a flight, and the hotel must pay by Easyjet.
No.
Yes.
It's not going to happen. You can stand here all you want till the flight goes tomorrow morning. You're not going to be getting a hotel. What we'd do, we'd just charge you £25 rather than a whole new seat, and you can go
For the
tomorrow
mistake
morning.
of your stuff? No. We want to fly, and you have to pay.
I can see maybe you may become confused.
No, we are not confused. Don't tell me it's...
You must have thought it was a little strange how
he
we asked you
said,
to
come back. He said, come back, you are too early. And you said, we are too late.
You're
He
not
said...
being very truthful now.
We
Telling us porkies.
Was ist das? Nicht die Wahrheit und Schweine?
You're not being truthful because...
He said we have to come back at this time and check in. We have to check in. And I say, no, we have to fly at this time. We stay here. The whole time we stay here.
You've been
30
here
minutes.
for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we rob at this counter.
Anyway, tomorrow morning, final offer.
Anyway, you have to pay. We
You
were
have
in
to
right
pay
time.
Wow, stratocumulus. Patch of cirrus there. More stratocumulus.
Ian's wife, Pat, is not amused, but she's learnt to live with it.
When we arrive in a hotel, the first thing Ian does is switch the television on and wait for the weather forecast.
I should be getting the local weather forecast.
He sits on the end of the bed just like in the advert.
Yeah, wow, look at that. This guy's good.
This guy's good. It's terrible. He always wears the same things, a jacket or a suit, whether it's raining, whether it's hot. He never has the right clothes on. And when we go to weddings, we always hope it's going to be nice weather because he gets blamed if it's bad weather. And he also gets congratulated if it's good weather.
And for Ian, old habits die hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your generosity. The forecast for Turin is dry, a little bit of cloud, light winds, and temperatures. It was 17 this morning, but it's nearer 30 now, and it will be over 30 Celsius this afternoon. So enjoy the fine summer Italian weather and have a lovely holiday.
The atmosphere's reached fever pitch in Dortmund, and Jonathan's excitement just can't be contained any longer.
I was hoping to see Tomasz Rosicky playing today. He's like the Czech midfielder. He's probably one of our most prominent players. And also Lars Ricken as well. He's a bit of a local hero. He's played in Dortmund all his career, so looking forward to seeing him as well.
City, is it? I think it is. One laugh. Oh, penalty! Come on!
With a win for Dortmund and Lars Ricken the hero of the match, it's been a perfect day, only topped by a meeting with the star player himself.
Hi, Lars. Hi. My name's Jonathan. Nice to meet you. I'm from Leeds. Yeah. This is my friend Stephen.
Hi, Lars.
Hi.
You had a good game goal today?
It was fine for me. It was brilliant for you, yeah?
Will you bring me your luck?
Oh, well, I'll come back then. I'll come back for the next game.
Back in Luton, an ear-bashed Leo has finally had enough.
So we're going to have to finish now because the desk shuts in very little time. Did you want to go tomorrow morning? Not much choice. So we're going to get those seats for you. Then at least we know that you're going.
They laugh over us. They make bad words about us. Like Porky, he says Porky.
No. Well, he's saying here.
He said Porky. Leo Jones. He said Porky.
Maybe he did genuinely miss his flight, but then trying to put the blame back onto us. So I thought if I smiled and tried to bring him round, and I said, "Hey, have you been telling us little porkies?" And I think he may have said, "But I was calling them porky." I wasn't, of course, but then if I tried to explain it, I might have dug a bigger hole for myself, and I might still not be standing here now.
I'm angry. I'm angry about Easyjet. It's a bad service. They are cheap, but the service is bad. If you want something from them, they don't help you.
And he's just become very, very demanding, and he's given me a little bit of a headache, actually, I have to say, which I don't think is very fair. I've just felt like banging my head against the desk after a while, saying the same thing, going round and round and round in circles. And he just wasn't listening to anything I was saying. I didn't see them skipping out the doors, no, but they've gone home, thank goodness. I think they definitely got it off their chest.
Thanks for your kindness.
Ian managed to collect a grand total of £150 for charity. Frederick Mananga travelled the next day with an airline who didn't question his documents. And Bob's dad was really pleased with the autograph.